Joe Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. Here is one thing we have not been doing a lot this March, or any March for that matter. However, fortunately, the oddsmakers have certainly been doing plenty of snoring on us, not only this season, but for 26 years. We catch them sleeping at the wheel quite a few times, and Joe Duffy's Picks has a nice card up for today, to say the least. Contrary to Thursday, where most of Joe Duffy's picks were day games, Friday, all of our winners are night games. Joe Duffy's Picks says a very strong portfolio up. Get wise, guy plays in both college basketball and the NBA+. Get an NBA major among 6 winners. That's right, 6 winners in college basketball and the NBA. Wise guy plays from Joe Duffy's Picks. Why they accept it as the strongest play in gambling. And it's all at OffshoreInsiders.com. www.OffshoreInsiders.com. And now, your free bonus winner for today. We're going to go with Cincinnati and Connecticut to go under the 121. Both of these teams have been on huge underruns. Now, for those of you who are newbies, we're not just referring to mere trends. That's what squares do. That's what Joey Bag of Donuts do. That's not what us pro gamblers do. But those trends can be very deceptive. What we're looking for is margin of cover, the so-called sweat barometer, which measures how far behind a team is that the odds makers are. And in fact, those corroborate whether or not trends are false or good. For example, and it very much applies today for the pro gamblers, UConn is going under 11 of 12, with all 11 going under by at least 7 points. Yes, 5 of the last 7 games have gone under by at least 14 points. Admittedly, the Bearcats have been on a bizarre feast or famine over-under run lately, where the games have either gone way over the total or way under the total. Still, on average, all their games this year have gone under by 7.5 points per game. That is one of the largest margins in the nation, bar none. And when you look at it closely, when the games have gone over, it's been the teams that were able to control the pace. Both of these teams like to have fewer possessions, so the pace is going to be fine for us today. So, in controlling the pace, it's going to be just what Cincinnati wants, a game with they bring the ball slowly down the court. Connecticut is holding teams to a fantastic 6.2 percentage points below their normal shooting average. That is one of the best in the country. Cincinnati is almost as impressive, holding teams to 5.5% below their normal shooting average. Neither squad's all that good of a shooting team. They're both pretty good. They're both okay. But we look for both teams to struggle. Very few possessions. Not shockingly, both meetings this year saw unders, including the last game they met, just 96 combined points scored. Points are going to be tough to come by again today. Joe Duffy's Picks says Cincinnati and Connecticut under. Once again, Cincinnati and Connecticut under the total. Get a loaded card today. Stevie Vincent with also some late winners. All that and more. The center of the handicapping universe. www.offshoreinsiders.com. www.offshoreinsiders.com.